thank the Lord. People get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key, open the doors and board 'em. There's room for all among the loved and lost. Now there ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who's hard on mankind just to save his own soul. Have pity on them whose chances are thinner, for there's no hiding place from the kingdom throne. Oh, people get ready, there's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. Train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key, open the doors and board 'em. There's room for all among the loved and lost. People get ready for the train to Jordan. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. Guide me, oh, thou great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. I am weak, but you are mighty. Hold me with your powerful hand. Bread of heaven, bread of heaven, feed me now and evermore. Feed me now and evermore.
That's enough, that's enough.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight where we're all in the mood for a melody. Well, you're on you, and you've got us feeling all right. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man, he's sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we were all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Now, John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke, or he'll light up your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. Oh, he said, John, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face. Well, I know I could be a big movie star if I could get out of this place. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la. Oh, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday or a Sunday like this, really. And the manager, well, he gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. Oh, and the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone, it smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? La 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 la, la 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 la, la la. Sing it along at home. Come on, sing us a song. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. The crowd go wild.
And, well, that's it. All right, there we go. That's fine. It's interesting because all those people there, they're all of them observing social distancing. All right? Not one of them. And it's a lovely... Calm down, all of you. Anyway, greetings. Lovely. Welcome to my... the Steinway Room. The first of many concerts, JV, live from the Steinway Room. And it's the Steinway. You can't see it, but it's a Steinway there. I have to apologise. My piano has been going further and further out of tune as I've been playing it. And normally I would have had it tuned by now by my trusty piano tuner, but social distancing, nobody can come anywhere near it. So we are where we are. We've got what we've got, and we're doing what we're doing, all right? And so it's lovely that so many of you have joined me tonight, and I'm so thrilled to see you, if not actually see you, but know that you're there. I've spoken to so many people over the last few days, and they've requested songs, and so that's what we're going to do. I have no particular order. Somebody said, have you got your order ready? I never have an order ready. I just kind of, do what I do and speak and sing and tell stories, and then we all go home. Well, actually, I'll stay home, and you stay home. Isn't that a wonderful thing? This is the good bit. You've not paid for the ticket. You've not done anything. You just turned up, all right? And here we are, and I'm just singing for you. Well, I think I've got to do. Many people have requested it, and 3, 2. Well, many people have requested it.
No, black screen now.
Many people have requested it, and who knows what that is. That, my dear people, over 6 years exactly.
6 years exactly today.
Almost to the half hour.
Another 23 minutes to go.
23 minutes to go before we started.
Gosh.
The Queen was on. I just looked up at ChatGTP to work out what was happening in the world, and it reminded me, yes, there was a global pandemic
There was, and we were all in our houses.
We were in our houses and all the rest of it, and we were doing this. This is what we started with. I had no idea what to do.
And no change there then.
And still, 6 years later, I haven't got a clue. I've got this. Once again, do I have a list? Well, I have a list, but it's very vague. And as usual. And so we come to you with vagueness, humility, vulnerability. And George said, at least we've had all these years and we haven't had a major fallout. Well, how do you know, George? You have no idea what goes on here.
I hope that you haven't been too confused by the fact that we had a JV who was 6 years younger. But that was the point. We wanted to show you the beginning of the very first show before we started this one.
And it's 6 years. And I find it inconceivable. And I'm falling to bits now. I've got a very, very bad hip at the moment. Very bad. And can't walk on it at all. All kinds of illnesses that we've collected along the way. And here we are with you. Still 6 years
lovely
on,
people, still watching.
Loyal to us, loyal to each other. And I think actually it's become a kind of a, but not quite. We always said it was a kind of a church online for those who couldn't get out, for those who actually wanted somewhere to belong. And even those people without any faith at all could come and just join in and be part of this group. And that is what it remains.
Indeed.
And it just seems, we always used to say, the good days are just around the bend. What a great title for a song.
Time for a song. I wonder what you could sing now.
Written by Paul and myself. I wrote this on the banjo, as they say, the banjo. Sitting there watching endless amounts of television in the long nights. And so this is what we came up with. Been a long time traveling down this hard and rocky road. We're all just trying to survive. Walking together and sharing the load. Doing all we can to stay alive. I believe the journey's nearly over. I believe these troubled times will end. I believe we'll find a better place just around the bend. Oh, Sometimes we just don't know how we can keep on keeping on. Take one day at a time and trust that history will show. When we're united, we are strong. I believe the journey's nearly over. I believe these troubled times will end. I believe we'll find a better place just around the bend. So take care of each other, for we all need the hope that heals, the love that mends. Even when the darkness is as far as we can see, the sun will shine again. Oh, just around the bend. So take care of each other, for we all need the hope that heals, the love that mends. Even when the darkness is as far as we can see, the sun will shine again, I believe, just around the bend. Oh, just around the bend. I believe the journey's nearly over. I believe the journey's nearly over. I believe these troubled times will end. I believe we'll find a better place just around the bend. I believe we'll find a better place just around the bend. Just around the bend. Oh, 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 oh. JV, the pop star.
Well,
Well,
yes.
Or not.
Yeah. No.
No, it was a great song, and Paul.
Yeah,
I might
absolutely.
just, as usual with
Yeah.
these things, I came up with the idea, sent Paul the idea and the lyric, and the thing. And the
he
riff,
knitted a complete
and he
jumper.
writes this song, and I said to him,
Yes.
"It's just about traveling and going around, and optimism in the future and all of that kind." And typical of Paul in his absolute skill as a master songwriter, he comes up with that. And I want you to know, during that time, this helped a lot of people. Actually, this song,
You did.
I believe the journey's nearly over, because for many people they felt that it was going on and it did go on and on and on. From one level of incompetence to another, with governments, as we're finding out now, doing things to us that we didn't need to happen, and non-attendance, if you remember the absolute evil of non-attendance of funerals, where people couldn't even see their loved ones, and the stupidities, the absolute rank stupidities. I used to say to Sue, who's her scientific background, I always inquire. So I said, Sue, is this scientific? I remember Eat Out to Help Out. So here's the thing. I used to love this, Sue, didn't we?
Yes.
We walk in, and when you're standing, when you're walking, you had to have your mask on, right? I couldn't speak. Once you got to the table, within distance of other people, then you could take your mask off. And I said, "Is that?" Sue said, "Don't ask any questions. Do not ask the questions.
Do not ask.
Because you don't want the answers." And it was all about that. And then we went into this kind of where people that kind of then became the mask wars, and people. Do you remember that? It was all about that.
But as a lot of people are writing in, just saying how fantastic it was just to have this to look forward to on a Sunday night. And I think for many, many, many people, this was the bright, shining light in a week that they I know some people said to us at the time, having it on the Sunday just meant that for some people it set them up for the week ahead. And I think that's what a lot of people have been saying, that this has been something that has been really helpful, not just back then, but I suspect that for a lot of people, it's been a big help for the last few years, because we've all been through ups and downs. And
well, we've continued. I think that the truth is that the pandemic was a kind of a picture of what an awful lot of people's lives are, which is chaos and turbulence, and with things happening all the time, things going wrong all the time. And now, I think actually for us, remember, for us as well, we were going through particularly personally turbulent times. Rachel was not working at that time at the theatre, and so you found yourself at a loose end. Is that right, Rachel?
Hang on. Come on.
Yes, sorry.
You found
I
yourself,
did find.
You found yourself at a loose end and needing somebody to help, as you are with your the spirit that was always your kindness has always been part of what you.
I actually, looking back, it did give a purpose to each week, and it sort of people think looking forward to it. Sometimes for me it was the dread, because what challenges do we have to do, especially in those early few weeks of trying to make sure it's running.
Yeah.
And if I look back to then, I had a venue back then.
Yes.
6 years later, as of 3 weeks ago, they're now knocking it down.
Have a theatre, no.
They're knocking it down, which I will go into, but
no, that's no. And so life has changed in 6 years for you quite drastically. And so, but because of you, we were able to do this, and then your sister joined, and Ben joined, and it was doing designs and all that kind of stuff. And I think actually, what are any recollections, Sue, that people are coming up with that you want to share with us?
I think for a lot of people, it was the fact that we were there, and that they really enjoyed the whole banter online and the whole sort
Any
of
comments that you can come with?
I can read out. I'm just trying to read. Jerry's written a very long little ditty for us. In a world which was shadowed in gloom, when some people saw only gloom, in old Guildford town there was something going down which became live from the Steinway Room. From their house, JV and Sue befriended us all, me and you, with a broadcast by phone. We felt no longer alone, and we watched and listened, us few. Now 6 years on, many are we of the community of JV. Bless us all. It's like a dream. Thanks, JV, Sue and team. Happy birthday to you.
That's lovely.
Lovely.
Thank you very much, Jerry. That sounds really good. Like it sort of puts the last 6 years into like a very short piece of wording.
It does, and it's as usual with Jerry. It's apposite and to the point. I'd just like you to share.
Hang on.
Okay,
I have got John Greenwood has just said. Lovely, John Greenwood's watching.
John, we have missed
no,
John.
He hasn't got his
Where's
CD
my CD?
yet.
You remember that's what his old
where's
thing.
my
CD?
Where's my CD?
So John said, lockdown made me depressed, and watching the daily briefings from the PM was making me ill. JV kept me going, and talking to the community did me the world of good.
Yeah.
And I think it's that. It wasn't just us; it was the whole community, and you've all been amazing with each other.
Yeah, you have in your various ways. Can you write in your favourite, please? Could you write in, and Susan will be taking notes, your favourite Steinway Room moment? Okay, if you can. Write in your favourite Steinway Room moment. It can be emotional, it can be funny. Let's be honest, I've been funny and kept you get you amused for quite some years. And it could be, and then who was your favourite guest? You might want to do that. We've done 190 shows as of today.
That's correct, yeah.
It is 190 shows. And I just was telling everybody, this is Easter Sunday. We've got our family here, so we will not be doing a full show. We'll be doing an hour and a bit and singing a few songs from your requests.
Can I give two highlights briefly?
Go on then.
Dread but hilarious was bringing This Is Your Life on your 60th.
That was good, yes.
And also the shock of both your faces and family for when we raised all the crowdfunding money.
Crowdfunding,
There's probably loads, but I just thought from that first year,
that
that's
was amazing,
what I remember.
It was
Absolutely
a highlight, wasn't it? As it's Easter Sunday, and we would like to mark this as well, because actually, and it's never fallen on the right day, has it, Rachel? It's just
no. This is the actual first day. We've actually landed on the 5th.
Yes.
So which is why I sort of said, can we do one on today?
Yeah. So that's why we're doing one. Normally we wouldn't do it because all the family have been here and we're tired and all the rest of it. But we thought actually we could not, have this without doing it. And so on Easter Day, Because He Lives, who are we singing this for, Sue?
Because He Lives is for David Clegg. So, David, I know that you're tucked up in bed with your Baileys watching tonight, and this is one of your favourite songs. But also, we want to dedicate this to a very special man called Eric Smith. And Eric is 98 today. He's the father of our good friends, our good friend Julia. And we saw him yesterday, and he's in fine form. And he would echo these words, I'm sure.
God sent His Son. They called Him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future, and life is worth the living just because He lives. How sweet to hold the newborn baby and feel the pride and joy He gives. But greater still, the calm assurance this child can face uncertain days because He lives. Sing it with me. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future, and life is worth the living just because He lives. And then one day I'll cross the river, I'll fight life's final war with pain. And then as death gives way to victory, I'll see the lights of glory, and I know He lives. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future, and life is worth living just because He lives. And life is worth
Wow.
For
And
Erica
so many,
and
so many.
David, and for Eric.
And for Eric.
And therefore for Julia and Simon. And I love that. And then one final day, I'll cross the river. I'll fight life's final war with pain. And then as death gives way to victory, I'll see the lights of glory and I'll know he lives. And it's great to talk to a man yesterday who knew where he was going and he knew what he believed. And he knew he could face tomorrow because my mother said, I can't wait to see his face. That's what she used to say. That was a great song.
Wow, we have got so many memories just sort of flooding in.
Go on then.
The raspberry, of course, gets
Let's
a
not
mention.
forget
Let's
John
not forget the
Bounds.
raspberry. And can I just say, no, it hasn't ever been found, even
Never
though we've
found it.
cleared
No, it really
the
didn't
Steinway
appear.
Room out. I don't know what happened to it. Perhaps I caught it and I didn't realise it.
Perhaps you've eaten it.
Maybe I did. Steve and his magic show. Andy Hatvani said his high point was you interviewing him. Colin said his high point was you interviewing him.
Not at all there,
That's
mate.
right. Finishing each week with the Aaronic Blessing. Richard Lennox and Sue Rinaldi, lovely guests. First time JV and Mark performed together. The joy on your faces of
To be
performing
back together again.
The Carol concert, of course, who could forget the Carol concert, which nearly wasn't a Carol concert.
Me babbling on.
And but how wonderful was that? Because it was a good example of how something that we have planned has gone wrong, but something amazing came out of it.
And actually, what the generosity, it was the first of many times of the generosity of this extraordinary group of people. One of the things I quite like about this group of people is there are no really rich people in this. No. You know, they're obviously
many kind
there's
people.
you, Sue, but apart from that, right, and you've never shared your riches with me. What's happened there, by the way?
It's all under the mattress.
I'm asking now, because could you share it with the community? Now's the time to tell. How is it you've got so many millions of pounds, right, but you don't share it with me?
Well, what can I say?
Well, you can say something. That will be useful. like, for example, one thing you could say, here's a £5. You know, something like that.
No, don't have a £5.
But, no, the generosity that you showed throughout this time towards us, towards the community itself, towards making the records. And let's not forget that time, that moment of awe-inspiring time when £10,000 was raised within less than 2 hours. And then £31,680 was raised at the time when, you know, all of you just put, and we went and recorded these 3 albums that have become some of these songs, people's favourite songs.
I'd forgotten, Erica said the beautiful service that we did on Good Friday.
Oh, of course,
that
yes.
first Good Friday. Yeah, it was just fantastic.
I forgot to share that.
Yeah.
And yes, lots. So Pointy Sticks Corner, and also the
Vicky.
blankets that they knitted for us for going to the hospital. And then a few people have said how special it was to be praying together on the day of our donation and transplant, and ongoing prayer for us. And we are humbled by that you all took time to pray together for us. And
massively.
It made a big difference, and
made an impression on our children.
It did make an impression on our children,
because I think
and on
they
us.
weren't sure of what was going on, because they didn't always tune in. They're kids and they're cool and stuff, and but they saw that these are precious moments that we share.
Guess which
Rachel.
song we might have next?
Precious moments that we share.
Jackie Johnson, you wanted this, and you are not alone. It has become a real favourite of so many in the community.
These are the moments that we love so well. Precious moments caught within a spell. All too soon our lives, they fade away. These are the moments that we wish would stay. And if I had my life to live again, I Time moves slowly and it goes so fast. And who knows how long the tears will last. So cherish deep within you the love you get today. Let the moments linger, for tomorrow steals that away. Tomorrow steals that away. These are the memories we made so well. Lives like stories that we long to tell. When we're old with not too much to say, we'll have the memories that we made today. We'll have memories that we made today. For the man himself, Mr. Bryn Howard, who's going to be in with us next week. Unbelievable.
Next week, yes.
He's here next week, the big singer-songwriter star himself,
absolutely.
and he's coming in to be sat somewhere over there. Don't know how we're going to do it. We
And
might
we have
him.
our little audience coming in as well. So if you would like a place in the room next Sunday,
we've got.
we have a couple of places
Yeah,
left.
we have,
so
and we would love to have you in.
just let us know.
Not many people, not plenty places left, and I'm sure he would love to perform to a live audience as opposed to a dead audience. So be there.
Which we could apply.
Any other memories, Sue?
Have
you
how
lost?
many?
I know you have to scroll through.
Yes, I have to scroll them through. A lot of people saying the community has meant so much to them and really significant times. Lots of going back first, and then also but once we actually sort of managed to get out of lockdown, it was also just meeting one another outside.
Yes,
which was lovely.
I think it's sometimes it is a good thing not to forget from where we've come.
Yeah.
I was listening to Strange Christmas, the song on the album, the Christmas album. And Strange Christmas is one of those songs. It's going to be a strange, strange Christmas this year with something decorations of and it seems churlish, doesn't it? The society often wants to forget. And I think it's important to remember. I always think it's important to remember. Not so that we can wallow in it, but we can remember where we've come from, the mistakes that we've made, and the mistakes that we will not. And I really hope and trust that the church will not make the same error again this time, that it will actually stand up and be counted and say, no, we're not going to follow the diktats. And we're the words that closed should. I can't think of, unless it's Ebola or something else. The word closed should not be seen on a church door during a tragedy or
Never
a crisis.
again, we pray.
No. Well, I hope that doesn't happen again, and I hope that we learn those lessons. But I think we learned encouragement from each other during that time, which was good. And
we did.
We also, I think, we got some new songs that were unfamiliar to some people, and some, to God be the glory, great things he has done.
Mm-hmm.
And I think actually I wrote this this one with him Project 1, which of course I can't find now, but it's somewhere in here. But we knew it. And Hymns Project 1 was just one of those ones that really took people by storm. And I think if you got 2 sheets.
Should be 2 sheets.
Should be 2 sheets. Yeah, and it's one of those songs that whenever we've done our away days, these are the songs that we've. This is a song that's really captured people. So sing along to this one. To God be the glory, great things he has done on
Indeed he has.
Hallelujah Sunday. To God be the glory, great things he has done. So loved he the world that he gave us his Son, who yielded his life and atonement for sin, and opened life gates that all may go in. So praise to the Lord, let the earth hear his voice. Oh, praise to the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give him glory, great things he has done. Oh, give him glory, great things he has done. Oh, perfect redemption, the purchase of blood. To every believer, the promise of God. The vilest offender who truly believes, from Jesus a pardon receives. So praise to the Lord, let the earth hear his voice. Oh, praise to the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father, great Jesus the Son, and give him glory, great things he has done. Oh, give him glory, great things he has done. Great things he has taught us, great things he has done. Great our rejoicing to Jesus the Son. The purer and higher and greater will be our sense of wonder when Jesus we see. So praise to the Lord, let the earth hear his voice. Oh, praise to the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give him glory, great things he has done. Oh, give him glory, great things he has done. So praise to the Lord, let the earth hear his voice. Oh, praise to the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give him glory, great things he has done. Oh, give him glory, great things he has done. those of you who know classical music as well, we just put a little, which is from Debussy, from, what's it, very famous, Claire de Lune. Claire de Lune.
Thank you for that suggestion, Fiona. Great song.
Yeah,
and
great
you're
song.
right. It has all the sentiment that we want to say today, that we give God the glory for all that he's kept us for and through over the 6 years.
I'm going to sing a little song for Wendy and Gordon, actually.
Yes.
And this is
or
for
even
Adrian.
Gordon and Wendy.
Yeah, Gordon and Wendy. Wendy and Gordon, Gordon and Wendy. A fantastic minister of the faith for so many years. He's 93 today, is it?
He was 93 on Friday.
On Friday. And I thought...
And it was their 70th wedding anniversary on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So double celebration this week. Lots of big numbers this week.
The sheriff came.
Yes.
And the high sheriff.
Exciting.
Not the sheriff to arrest them, you understand. The high sheriff. Here is love, vast as the ocean, loving kindness as the flood. When the Prince of Life, our ransom, shed for us his precious blood, who his love will not remember, who can cease to sing his praise. He can never be forgotten throughout heaven's eternal day. On the mount of crucifixion, fountains open deep and wide, through the floodgates of God's mercy flowed a vast and gracious tide. Grace and love like mighty rivers poured incessant from above, and heaven's peace and perfect justice kiss the guilty world in love. Let me all your love accepting love you ever all my days. Let me seek your kingdom only, and my life be to your praise. You alone shall be my glory. Nothing in the world I see. You have cleansed and sanctified me. You yourself have set me free. You yourself has set me free. A great Welsh revival hymn. One there for Gareth as well, who I know loves that tune. Has written his own hymn to that one. And that was for Gordon and Wendy.
Gordon and Wendy, and also for Sarah's grandparents, whose 67th anniversary is tomorrow. So that's Margaret and Fred tomorrow. They also would like that
Now,
one.
I want to do a little video now, just to show you, because we've got another 20 minutes, 25 minutes to go, or something like that. Sing a few more songs, and then we're going to head off. And the reason we're going to head off is because I'm a little bit on the tired side, and I've had a bit of a week of it, and medically, and so I'm just on. I think I'm at the edge of just saying tonight.
You're very tired,
very
aren't
tired.
you? Very tired.
And can I just also say to George, I ran the song.
He did. He
this
did try
afternoon,
us earlier on, but
and my voice is just not up to doing it. It's not up to doing it. That we'll walk with God, and we will.
we will be doing it, but
No, but I
tonight's
just wanna
not the
read
night.
The lyric,
Yes.
and because I think actually that might be as well, because George has asked for this 1,000 times, and here it is, and it starts terribly easily for me, and then it gets more complicated vocally. And today it's just not a good day, but it's a very lovely sentiment here, and it's from I think it's from the what's it, Student Prince, isn't it? Something like that. I'll walk with God from this day on. His helping hand I'll lean upon. This is my prayer, my only plea. May the Lord be ever with me. There is no death, though eyes grow dim. There is no fear when I'm near to Him. I'll lean on Him forever, and He'll forsake me never. And then the last bit is too big for me to sing, but I'll trust in God from this day on. And I think actually I walk with God. And I think it's been something that, and I will finish that on a day when I've got a voice to do the top at the end. But it is a sentiment that George, and I think George and Bonnie, and all of you have happy memories of meeting, talking with, and on away days. And George, we will never forget on his sharing last away day at the Parmore House. And we're coming up with our next one coming up soon.
Yes.
And we'll have the lovely Gareth and Joy joining us, and Gareth will be able to be a real partner for me and for Sue during that time up at Thornley. We have happy memories of all of you, and I want you to know that. All of you have impacted our lives in different ways. Small ways from some of you. Some of you we didn't even know. We sat in church this morning and two people said, "Oh yes, we watched that for the first year and a half. I don't even know who they are."
No,
and
Nigel and Jane.
Nigel and Jane, well, there we are.
That's their names.
Nigel and Jane. And Nigel and Jane, I didn't know them from Adam, and they were watching. So many people watching through those years. But one of the things that we celebrated was the friendships. And it was, I think it was, we ended up singing "You've Got a Friend." And that became... nearly every week we
sort
played
of sang it every week, didn't we? It was sort of, and it became the sort of the
group
anthem,
song.
and it because it expressed exactly what was going on, not just us being friends to you, but you being friends, dear friends to us and to each other.
Yeah, and that's what's wonderful, and that has stayed. I saw Helen Smith and Vicky Moyes got together in the flat,
Do you know
new
what?
flat.
I want to know how they got the reputation of being such troublemakers.
Well, they're always troublemakers.
I mean, where do we start?
I don't start. Anyway, here
is the
You
wonderful and edited by my son Nick, put together, recorded by you.
Yes.
Across the country, sometimes across the world, sent in. And this we played, and we don't play it enough. And I think this just reminds us of where we've come from.
When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, nothing, oh nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend.
You just served me the smallest cup of coffee. Right?
Be grateful.
Looking full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow. Keep your head together now and call my name out loud. Soon I'll be knocking at your door. Oh, you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, oh, oh. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Now, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you and take your soul if you let them. But don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. Oh, darling, you got a friend. My sweet darling, you got a friend. Oh, honey, you got a friend. Oh, darling.
Over to you.
Yeah, well, that's a memory. I love playing that.
Lovely memory.
And it's you can go on YouTube and watch that whenever you like. And don't forget, for those of you who haven't subscribed to the JV channel, we are now up to 1.54K, 1.544 thousand. I would love to see it tonight go up to 1.56. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be nice.
Wouldn't it be nice? And
it doesn't
so what
cost
you do
anything. It doesn't cost you a thing.
It costs nothing at all. And it means you get notifications when we're doing shows, when we're doing a special release, whatever we're doing. And all you do is you ring the bell, subscribe, and ring the bell. That's all you've got to do. And it doesn't cost you a penny. Nobody's going to be looking into your anythings.
No.
So that you just got to know, okay?
But it does mean that you will get a notification when we say there's going to be a show. It comes through to you automatically. So you
because many of you say, "Oh, I don't know, I haven't got a show, I don't know when it's going to happen."
Another show.
Well, don't ever
Subscribe.
miss a show again. So I would
On
like you to do
YouTube.
it if you can. If you're right in front of the screen and you got it, I'd like you to do it now. Subscribe, and
Just have to
ring
put
the
your
bell.
email address in, and then you'll
All
get
right.
the notifications.
Then that's it. All right. We don't write. No other people write to you. That's it. All right. You just put that
us.
information in, and that's it done. We'd like you to, and that helps the channel be more successful as well, and so it gets it up there, and people are watching more and more of the videos. Apparently, we've got a lot of people in tonight.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Lots
I
of
thought
people
you'd all be off
watching.
with your Easter
Yes,
eggs rolling down the hill or something. I don't know, with chocolate poisoning. I haven't had any chocolate. It does raise the point.
What?
I haven't had any chocolate at all today.
No.
In fact, not one piece. I had my lunch. She cooked let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, she cooks a low, slow, heated leg of lamb. I had to kill the lamb, but that wasn't that. That was the tough. That wasn't the tough.
It was
bit.
real, just
The real
fall
one
apart.
It was. It was falling off the
It was
bones.
very tasty.
And it was lovely. And I don't know about you, but I don't know. Mint. You can't have lamb without mint jelly. Jelly rhymes with belly, and I want our poet laureate, please, to write us a little thing about mint jelly and bellies. Okay, thank you. What else rhymes with jelly?
Smelly.
And telly. I was sitting on the telly.
We were doing so
I was
well, weren't
scratching
we?
my pork belly, and I had some mint jelly on the lamb. My wife said, "We've got a show."
You
I
just
said,
got your
"No, we've got to go."
You've
And
just
the
got
next
your
wing,
second test
I
card.
was
You're
caught
one
in a
away
jam.
from
Oh,
having
yes.
a random track, so behave
No,
yourself.
I think sitting on the telly, scratching my pork belly, I think it's quite a great line. You don't, because you don't know comedy when you see it. But I am comedy, Sue. That's what it is.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Mr.
You tell
Comedy.
me about it all the time.
I do. Now, Sue,
What?
one of the great things was that actually meeting you at these away
yes.
days, people like the Chivers.
Yes.
I'm really sad that we've never met the Bounds because they've always gone on a flashy holiday.
You mean on a at the away day?
On away day.
Yes.
Because there we are. We're going to go up to Thornley in the end of the month now. It's going to be an interesting month. It's going to be a very busy month for me with performances and things, as well as opera performances and stuff, and a weekend away. Now we've got. Have we got a weekend away planned for you?
We have.
Have we?
We have.
Have we?
Yeah, we
What
have.
are we doing?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, tell me that. Okay. That was a question rather than that wasn't a statement. Okay. Have we got a plan? Have we got a plan?
Have we got a
for
plan?
you? And you arrive on the Friday, and many of you will be staying till the Monday. The food is wonderful. The soups are delicious. I love them.
They are. The food is glorious.
The soups is lovely.
The company
And
is fantastic.
company-
It's just
and you're
lovely
just
to
the
be
hotel
together.
right by the promenade there.
Yeah.
You can walk if
See
with
the
the weather's
sea.
typically Cumbrian. You'll be able to walk in the warm summer sunshine.
Bathed in sunshine, you will be.
Yeah,
Bathed.
right.
Bathed in sunshine.
Sorry, Rachel. What was that?
I'll just keep quiet, shall I?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we'll have a nice walk in the sun. She never said when she was from
At the
Cumbria.
minute, it's very cold.
Is it very
Is
cold
it?
at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
it was cold today in the cold, wasn't it? But some lovely memories of meeting people there, of having days long days. They were hard days. They were tough days.
They were.
But they were enjoyable days for people.
And I think the thing is that we were so used to seeing one another just as a comment, not actually meeting them. A number of people have said this, that, you know, as Victoria said, you know, you just saw that they were head and shoulders and you couldn't really make out the face. And then suddenly you went to an away day and there was a label and you suddenly thought, that's Barbara Rainbow, or that's Sue Newman, or whatever.
I always wanted to know why they left their shampoo on the thing. Head and Shoulders. Why did they leave the bottle of Head and Shoulders?
I'm so sorry.
What was that about?
He's a bit excitable now.
I am not excitable. I'm the opposite of excitable, Sue. I'm the opposite because I've not had chocolate. And if I'd had chocolate, I would have been zinging by now. But as it is...
Oh, that's it. Third test card.
Okay, we'll do this version then. All right, here's a little song. For who is it for, Sue?
For Sam, for Lou.
Too late.
Sorry.
Here's life in all its mystery, the beauty and tragedy, the silence and the symphony, and everything between. And deep inside the heart of man, the need to know and understand, are we a part of some great plan, or just a passing dream? Philosophers philosophize, but rarely look you in the eyes. And politics is compromise that rides the ebb and flow. And money talks and fashion screams to fill the space inside your dreams. If you want something to believe, I'll tell you what I know. Oh, my maker is my savior, my creator is also my friend, and to find him and his favor is all that matters in the end. The spirit of the age decrees. We may not speak in certainties, but that's what Jesus is to me, the bedrock of my soul, a savior who can really save, a power stronger than the grave, the greatest gift I'll ever have, the deepest joy I know. My maker is my savior, my creator is also my friend, and to find him and his favor is all that matters in the end. Oh, my maker, my savior, my creator is also my friend, and to find him
great arrangement by the Mark Edwards and Jonathan Veira.
And that
that's
was
the song.
particularly for Lou. Lou, you had a birthday recently, you've had a new job start, and it's 6 months since you lost your dear dad, and I know that that is still really tough, actually, really tough early days, and really missing him, and so we're thinking of you. And happy birthday to Diane Moyes, Victoria's long-suffering mother, who is 80. I'm amazed that she's reached 80, being married, being mother to Victoria, I have to say.
Unbelievable. But Lou and Peter, we send you big love. And Lou was instrumental. She was the one that suggested
suggested us for the award, the Make a Difference award.
Make a Difference award. And in fact,
You're judging
I'm
them.
judging it again. They've asked me to
They
be
have.
on the panel again, judging who's the winner of this year's. So I suggested me. And
They said no.
they said no, which is kind of unfair. I said, what's next? Do I get an MBE? Can I just say to all of you, where is my visit to the palace? What's happened? I mean, Sue, I think we look well. I'd look well good, right, in a top hat and tails, right, and taking it. It's not the Queen, it's the King, isn't it?
Yes. it is
So,
not.
so Sue, we need to get. I think all of you, we need to get to the palace. And listen, I'll tell you what. I will mention you when we're there. Okay.
when you're talking to the King.
All right. I think we could have. It'd be nice to have a little MBE hanging from here, wouldn't it? Just there. What do you think? Or do you think it would not do my humility any
I
good?
don't think it would do you humiliation.
Do you think your humiliation good?
Do your
Do your humiliation good? Hey, come on, Sue, speak
listen,
English.
Jerry Cowie has said, JV is giving it some welly, obsessed as he is with mint jelly. He does not find it hard to get the test card, which keeps coming up on the telly.
Oh, you see, no pork bellies. What's wrong with
It
you,
was
Jerry? I
excellent,
gave
Jerry.
you
That
pork
was top
bellies
class.
on a
Top-
plate. All right? Don't
No,
go saying
much
this.
more
We're
current.
right. Yeah, a few more
Much
songs,
more
and then
current.
we're gonna go home. You may be now. Listen, I want all of you turned up tonight, right? Thinking we'd be on for 5 hours because it's a it's a thingy. I'm old. I'm crotchety, and I'm very crotchety. I am your miserable
He's
old
very
man.
crotchety.
Right? I need to go and sit in a comfortable chair. I didn't sleep last night, people, and my epiphysis and my hip is just. I'm really
It's
paying for it
painful.
now, big time. I'm going swimming 3 times a week, though.
And typical of my husband, he goes swimming and he does try too hard in the pool, so he's hurting himself more. So
Well, no,
he's
I've
had to
learned.
just dial it down a bit.
I've consulted artificial intelligence, and it told me to. It said to me. It actually said to me, Jonathan, slow down. It actually said that, and I think, well, I quite like that. Anybody else commenting anything, Sue, that we should hear?
Yeah, Fiona Richards says, JV, you do know if you make it known you'd like one, it won't happen, which is true. So stop going on about it.
No, I've got to make it known. It's like who's that footballer who kept going on and on and on and on about it, didn't he?
And yes,
Nobody
he
would
did.
give it to him. Anyway,
back to
the show, and I
to the
think
show.
we're
Can I
going to
just
do.
say,
Oh, what?
back
Would you stop
to-
interrupting me?
No, shush. Back to the away day situation. Thornley is fully booked. However,
right.
we are going back to Parmore between the 17th and the 19th of November, aren't we, Stuart? So we're coming back to annoy you, to drive you mad.
Stuart
Stuart
McCready's there.
Stuart McCready's on.
Oh, Stuart.
He's in a
He's
caravan in the middle of Wales,
He's
I think.
miserable, isn't he, Stuart? Eh? He's so awful, that man. But oh, the 399ers.
399ers.
No, I know but we haven't got the 399. We've lost Rob Barron. We've lost
Yes.
John Dick.
So it's the 99p.
Do you know
is
that
it?
John Dick? He put up that he was on April 1st. He put up that he published a book, right? And I just wrote to him and saying, "Well done, John." And it's a
The arch
fell for
joker
it.
gets
It
caught.
was good. Anyway, this song that I suppose became known for singing this song for years and years from the very first album that I recorded, which was
Indeed.
what was the first album, Sue?
In a
In a
mood.
different mood. In a mood. Jonathan Veira in a mood.
How appropriate.
And this one, I'd heard it sung in a singing lesson by a guy who didn't do it particularly well, and I thought, there's a song I should be doing, and
And the
ended
South-
up being, I suppose, my song.
Yeah, you sang it for a long time.
I sang it for a long time.
The Southgates have asked for this in particular. They always do. They love this song. So
And
Paul,
I'm so
this
good
is
to
for
have the
you.
Southgates along, all the way from
Absolutely.
Norfolk, right Right, how you doing, my darling? So you all right? You all right, are you? All right. So, beautiful. That's Norfolk, isn't it?
It is.
It's lovely. Southgate, lovely people. Southgates, when did we last come to your church? We'd love to come to your church, by the way. That was a lovely time.
It was lovely.
Invite us to Norfolk. Here we go. King of kings, majesty, God of heaven, living in me, gentle Savior, closest friend, strong deliverer, beginning and end. All within me cries out in praise, Your Majesty. I can but bow. I lay my all before you now. In royal robes I don't deserve. I live to serve Your Majesty. Earth and heaven worship you, love eternal, faithful and true, who bought the nations, ransomed souls, brought the sinner near to Your throne. All within me cries out in praise, Your Majesty. I can but bow. I lay my all before you now. In royal robes I don't deserve. I live to serve Your Majesty. I live to serve Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Lovely.
Gosh, that always wears
Very
me out.
wonderful.
It was always written in B flat, so on the recording, and when we recorded it, King of Kings,
We had a high
Majesty.
voice there.
It was
a long time ago.
That was 26 years ago. I recorded that.
Oh,
Oh, Sue, I was young.
you're getting old.
I really am getting old. My grandchildren say, "Grandad, run!" I couldn't even get out of the chair.
Oh, bless you.
It was a bad day in Epiphysis Hitland today. Now, I just think one thing I'd like to thank particular people, actually, at the moment, who've helped make this new move to the Steinway Room, the new Steinway Room, the Steinway Hall, as Owen calls it. And Owen was one of them. He was always encouraging, and so many people. Elaine, who came and helped me, who's watching tonight with Peter, and who they're going to come. They're going to bring me a chair on Friday.
Good-o.
I think one of those, those old people's chairs, the ones that goes, that tips you out. Even when you don't want to be tipped out, it kind of just goes tip.
Oh, yes,
but
I could press the buttons, couldn't I?
it could be nice. You just tip me out.
I could show the
Okay.
girls how to press the buttons.
No, I'm not showing them anything. All right, the girls do not need to know. It's a need-to-know basis, and the button is hidden. Elaine, I think Al, who's watching in a caravan somewhere in England. First thing I've got to say to you, Al, is we all lived in tents and caravans until we invented houses, and then walls and ceilings and doors and warmth. All right? So, to you and Lorna, I say, stay inside. All right? What else? Who else? Oh, yeah. Well, what? All right, go on. So
David Hicks has said, "Can you link the seat eject button to the test card?" Well, if anyone can, it'll be you, David.
yeah, David, and strangely, David, I was literally about to thank you as well. However, now I'm not sure. So David Hicks, I thank him.
Yes.
Rachel, in particular, we thank her for the 6 years, and she suffered the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
She's very
and
patient.
the nonsense that I put up that she cuts on. And just before the show went up, I said, right, what I'd like tonight is this. And she did it. She put on the very first show, and that's why it was on. And she does it usually complaining a little bit and having a bit of a moan. But she goes with the shooting from the hip, the very bad hip that I do constantly. Yeah. And Sue, who actually has learned so many technical skills since she's been there, and having to sometimes run the shows on her own like she did last week. To the guests who've come in and continue to come in. We've got Jeff Lucas coming in, the great Jeff Lucas. We've got the great Bryn Howarth next week. We want you all to turn up, and I hope you've all subscribed. I hope you've added to the subscription. Rachel, have they added to the subscription at all?
She's looking at that. Yeah, she's just having a look. We mustn't forget Claire and Ben. They've been great supporters.
Great, who were there for so long. Yeah. And I would love to have Ben back in to talk about this.
Yes, the Artemis.
The
Artemis
thing.
Should have him talk about the Artemis thing.
You know, should we still be going up in space when we need to sort Trump out first?
The whole team.
Could we
fantastic.
send Trump up to the moon?
Fantastic
Now
idea.
that's an idea. Maybe we should think about that. Hold on. And
would you like a number?
The whole what you want to? Sorry.
You like a number that we're up to at the minute?
Give me a number, please.
1561. Last time I looked, it was 1558 during the week.
Excellent.
Okay, so getting there.
Thank you, people. You are brilliant. And just subscribe and like.
Yes, make
and
sure
come
you
and join
subscribe.
us. Next week, he is. I just have to tell you, he's one of the played with all the great rock and rollers of our time. A great guitarist, great songwriter. I've recorded lots of his songs. He's played a lot of my Moments was his album, was his song. So we'll be doing that and a few of his. He's a kind of real rockabilly kind of guy. And he knows how to entertain people, and he knows how to sing about God in a way that moves people and draws people to God in that way. Apart from that, I just think, there are lots of people we haven't thanked, and I apologise to those that we haven't thanked. But we thank you for the 6 years. I'd like to thank Sue, as I said, because she's had to do a lot and field a lot of the rubbish she had to give a kidney, quite apart from anything else, and keep me alive. And just for those of you who want to know, my EGFR, my kidney count for this week, unbelievably, and the consultant said, well, he said, after all these UTIs, I'm getting one UTI infection after another. And I'm having to go in for urology tests and all that kind of scans and stuff now. But he said, unbelievably, he said, I thought you'd be a mess. And he said, actually, your kidney count is 136, which is the best it's been for...
36, not 136.
36, sorry. 36. And that's unbelievable, given that it was 26 a few months in the beginning of January. So for that, I'm thankful to God for another few days. I'd love some real relief with this hip because I can barely walk. But apart from that, I just say thank you, Sue, for all that you've done, sitting in that corner of that room, smiling, doing a difficult job in collecting people's messages because they run quickly.
They do.
And was there anything else, Sue, that has come up that you want to talk about?
I don't think so. I think I managed to keep on top of it pretty much. And people have been saying how much it's not just the fact that you sing beautifully, but it's the different styles and the different sort of connections that you make with songs. And I think, and I was speaking to someone the other day and they said, what, you started this in lockdown and you're still doing it, but very few other people who did it during lockdown are still doing it. And
they gave up a long time ago.
And I know, so I look back on it and I am so grateful to God for this whole idea taking off and just giving us Rachel at the right time and all the other people that were able to help us, and for it to be able to be a thing in the first place, and for it to just keep going and for us to be encouraged at times when we were flagging a bit, something else would happen. Someone else would come along and encourage us and help us.
Yeah, to keep going.
And to know that you were walking that journey of the whole kidney transplant with us was very special. And a few people were commenting on the fact that I think David said that the show before the operation was very emotional.
Yeah.
And then the show afterwards was very emotional because you were back. And I said, I don't know what you're going to sing. And he started off with Bring Him Home, which is sort of one of the most difficult songs you sing. And I was in tears. Rachel was in tears. I think everyone was in tears that you were back. And then my kidney was functioning so well. So it's all thanks to my kidney.
Hear my prayer.
I thought you were going to sing that tonight.
In my need, you have always been there.
I can't sing the whole thing.
He is young. He's afraid. Let him rest. Heaven blessed. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home.
That's all you're going to get. And that became a very
Do,
big,
darling,
firm
that will
favourite.
do. Thank you.
And I will
Thank
do it
you.
when I've got more voice. I think
Yeah.
as we leave you, this momentous day, and it's 6 years
Very
of
special,
keeping
very
going.
significant
We have
day.
no intention of stopping. Just for those of you who feel like, and people have said to us, your friends, family have said, what are you doing it? What are you doing it for? And we had to stop and think about what we were doing this for. Yesterday we went and visited a friend who's 98 now, and we sat in there and we realised that what we do is what we do for you guys is what we did for him that day. Is we just sit with him and give him the time, and realise that each one of you, however weird and wonderful you all are, you are precious to God and therefore precious to us. And that is the bottom line. I suppose that's what it is. That you come all weird and wonderful, as we say, because we all are. Nobody's more weird and more wonderful than I am.
Well, that is
wonderful.
the
I say
truth.
weird, just weird.
Just weird.
And
Yes.
that's why this song, which is always a favourite of Chris Chivers, and we've finished pretty much on this song. Then the Lord bless you and keep you. I just say before we go that if any of you are in this situation now, you need help on a practical level, then I say thank you to Adrian as well. I nearly forgot to thank him and the trustees who've operated Got a Friend Trust. And Adrian has been ill himself and undergoing really difficult treatment, and yet still helping others. And we thank him and the other trustees, Jonathan, Colin and Deborah, for the work that they do to help you when you have a need. And if you do have a need this week, don't be too proud to admit it. Just simply say, I have a need. And if you've done it before, I don't care about that. We're not running a tally, okay? You just come and you say, I need this. And if we can help, we will. If we can't, we can't. But that was an example of something that beautiful that has come out of this whole exercise of coming into this room, the smaller room, when Owen, I think, when he came in the other day, showed Jackie, his wife. He said it used to be in here. I overheard him say, she said, "Oh, how did you get in here?" Well, that's it. And now we're in this room where we have audiences, and it's a wonderful thing. We don't intend to stop it. We hope that you will continue to support us with your presence. Sometimes financially when we need. If we want guests, we have to pay them. But that's what we do. So thank you for those of you that do support us regularly and keep this going. And it costs to keep going. This piano is old and crotchety, like me, and needs frequent
But it's
repairs
easier to
and
fix than
tuning.
Jonathan, shall we say?
It's a lot easier to fix. But we leave that with you. But we thank you for all, and your support and your prayers for us, for each other, and you keep supporting, bearing one another's burdens. And that's what we do. That's what we do. That is what church, it shares the good news, and it bears each other's burdens and supports each other. I can think those are, well, I think we're doing a couple of those things now. God of the Moon and Stars as we go peaceful, and we will sing all of them now. God of the Peaceful, and we'll run one onto the other, and then we'll chitter-chatter between, but here's God of the Moon and Stars. Probably my favourite version, and it's, you know, Mark and I, but mainly Mark did this version.
It's an exquisite version,
It's
actually.
beautiful.
Really lovely.
God of the moon and stars, God of the near and far, God of the fragile hearts we are, I come to you. God of our history, God of the future that will be, what will you make of me? I come to you. God of the meek and mild, God of the reckless and the wild, God of the unreconciled, I come to you. God of our life and death, God of our secrets unconfessed, God of our every living breath, I come to you. Thanks, Paul Field, for writing this one. I love it. God of the rich and poor, God of the princess and the whore, God of the ever open door, I come to you. God of the unborn child, God of the pure and undefiled, God of the pimp and pedophile, I come to you. God of the war and peace, God of the junkie and the priest, God of the greatest and the least, I come to you. God of the refugee, God of the prisoner and the free, God of our doubts and certainty, I come to you. God of our joy and grief, God of the lawyer and the thief, God of our faith and unbelief, I come to you. God of the wounds we bear, God of the deepest dreams we share, God of our unspoken prayer, I come to you. God of a world that's lost, God of a lonely, lonely cross, God who has come to us, we come to you. We come to you. We come to you.
Wonderful. Chris Steele very much wanted you to do I'd Rather Have Jesus, so I'm sorry that we weren't able to put that in for you,
But
Chris.
we'll do it when we see you
We'll
soon.
do it when we see you, my darling. We'll sing it with you and for you.
Okay. Big love to Chris and Judy. And this one, go peaceful today for this week. And we'll see you next week at 8 o'clock for a normal size show with the inimitable, the wonderful Bryn Howarth. 8 o'clock here on JV, live from the Steinway Room. Remember, if you want to subscribe, please do so again tonight. Go peaceful in gentleness through the violence of these days. Give freely, show tenderness in all your ways. And as she did through all those early years, well, she lost the courage, but she's got it tonight.
Well, to sing
She's
with
singing
you.
with us tonight. Here we go. Veira. Through darkness, in troubled times, let holiness be your aim. Seek wisdom, let faithfulness burn like a flame. God speed you, God lead you, and keep you wrapped around his heart. May you be known by love. And during this, we always used to bring people in prayer. If you're a praying type, if you're not a praying type, then don't. Just think about them quietly in your mind. But bring people that are close to your heart. Maybe it's a neighbour, a lonely neighbour, somebody you could do with a cup of tea and a piece of cake, or even a digestive biscuit. Go round there this week. It's Bank Holiday Monday. They'll be on their own.
They will be.
So keep them company. Go and be prayers with legs. Prayers with legs. It's a good idea, this one. But whoever they are, we think of them now. Be righteous, speak truthfully in a world of greed and lies. Show kindness, see everyone through heaven's eyes. God holds you and fold you and keep you wrapped around his heart. May you be known by love. God holds you and folds we also think about Lucas and
Yes.
Chrissy over in
Yes.
Australia. I don't know whether they were in tonight.
They didn't comment, so probably not.
Did they come in?
Don't think so.
Well, maybe
He
haven't
normally
been in,
comments, so he
We're from
may he
Australia.
watch it later.
And those who are watching from I tell you, from Norway.
Yes, he's watching. Yes,
Yeah.
he's on YouTube.
My dear boy,
Yes.
it was lovely that you were in. I'm so sorry I didn't mention you. And this one is for you. The Lord bless you and keep you. All the way from Bonnie. He said, whenever you come to Norway, please call in. And he's a lovely, lovely Christian man. Gentle soul. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you. The Lord bless you and keep you and give you his peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you. The Lord bless you and keep you and give you his peace and give you his peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord turn his face toward you. The Lord bless you and keep you and be gracious to you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord turn his face toward you. The Lord bless you and keep you and be gracious to you and be gracious to you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you. The Lord bless you and keep you and give you his peace and give you his peace. Well, half an hour later than I said I'd be,
Well, on that, 40 minutes.
but it's been lovely being with you.
Oh,
We hope
it's
you've
been
enjoyed the
fabulous.
show, and we'll see you again next week at the normal time, 8 o'clock. JV live from the Steinway Room. God bless you.
Love you.
Thank you, Rachel.
Go safely.
Thank you very much,
those who are
everyone.
travelling to
Thanks.
Spring Harvest. Bless you. And we'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.